cameraman. If shit get elective, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. That shit go. You best get. Or you'll get. You got that. That shit go. Got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, no cowards, dog. Niggas charged up, you get powered up. So to speak, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats and your colors fire. Your shit go. That shit go. You best get. You'll get. You got that. That shit go. You best get. Oh, you'll get. You got that. That shit go. That shit go. You got it.
Nigga, meet me in LA, oh, you just playing. Too many be fake what the base saying. So I tell them they don't want no smoke before they end up in the newspaper next day. Smoke. This the toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. The toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. And this is it right here. The toughest you gon' ever be in. You wasn't conscious before us. Y'all niggas was asleep. We woke the sleeping giant. We did it.
All right. Yo, where the people at, man? This is it, man. This is going to be our last chance to being able to question Captain Tazaryach. He's on the hot seat tonight. This panel should be packed up right now with the people who have a problem with the brother doctrine. At least he got the courage and the heart to step on over on the hot seat, the toughest environment to be in. Captain, you all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm good to go. What's happening?
Okay, now the word on the street.
You see the Jude up on the hoodie?
Yeah, I see that.
Reason why I got it on is because the brother makes this shirt. I'm gonna stand up just a little bit. It says the camera gonna follow me. I'm sorry. The camera follows my camera, but the shirt says the real Jew, not the fake one. So Shapat, the brother in my school, this is to promote his hoodie. This is his line. I'm just doing a promo for him.
Yeah, that's fire. All right, now when y'all come up in here, it's cameras on. Cameras have to be on, and I don't want no silly questions. I don't want no silliness. This is serious. Ask real questions. The people think you scared, Captain, because you got the hoodie on and you trying to hide a little bit. So the word on the street is that you're running, you're ducking. At one point, Captain, You was fresh. You had to give somebody an opportunity. Why not give that same opportunity to somebody else that's trying to come up? And at least you're not just getting in the ring with somebody that's stupid. You getting in the ring that's going to make you think with somebody. And I'm talking about Sekou. Sekou will be here Sunday to deliver the presentation he was going to do for you if y'all would have gotten the ring. I'm going to try to see if I can hold them off because this joint is heating up, Captain, and you might end up saying, you know what, I'll take him on. I don't know. Where we at with this, Captain?
That's some girlfriend shit to do a presentation to try to entice me. That's just
No. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, let me say it again.
Because remember, from what I hear, everybody talking shit about me. Let me talk my shit back. Don't interrupt my shit. Don't do that.
Yeah.
This is not that live stream.
Go ahead, brother.
I explained. I only had the hoodie on to promote the Jewed Up sweater. So, example, I'm gonna turn my camera off for tracking mode real fast.
Yes.
If I make it standard, it won't move now. So you see it's still following me. My bad. So, from what I hear, everybody talking shit, and you say, "Why don't give somebody a shot?" I do give people shots, but that don't mean I got to give everybody a shot. And I was not impressed. And even when I listen to people say Sekou won or something like that, the last dude, whoever that nutbag was you had on your line saying that I said the Bible was Eurocentric. I didn't say the Bible was Eurocentric. He said he accused me of being Eurocentric and then said the Bible was not the white man's book. So if the Bible is not the white man's book and that's what we following, he needs a better title than saying we was Eurocentric. If I don't feel it, I don't do it. It doesn't matter how popular. This ain't a popular thing. I debate every day. I do a Car Chronicles every day. That nigga could call in my Car Chronicles. I do a live stream every single day. I did Cross the Line yesterday. There's tons of ways to get access to me. Tons of them. So to say that I'm not available or ducking, no, y'all bitch ass niggas is not calling in when you can call in. So if
come on, man.
If you really gangster or tough, I do a Car Chronicles every day. Yesterday I did my Cross the Line. Cross the Line I've been doing that since 2014. 2014, every Thursday from 10 to midnight, we have a live stream where you can come and state your case. So ain't nobody ducking. You know how you know I was ducking? If the nigga came on my live stream and then I got rid of him. Then you could say, damn, Cap, he called into the live stream and he didn't answer his question. But if none of that is not happening, and I'm just saying I don't want to debate him, that's not me ducking. Man, y'all got it, man. What y'all got? What y'all got? I mean,
all right, come on. Yo, where's the people at, man?
Yeah.
I told y'all we got Captain on the hot seat tonight. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, I mean, who's that?
Where all the people that was just on the show? Rock Fufu. What you got for the Captain? Remember you said you had a question. I see you, Tim.
So I ain't gonna make this a tit for tat. I'm just gonna ask him simply when he said earlier, and Saw heard you, that Israel doesn't sit on the tectonic plates. We GPT'd and it said most of Israel sits on the tectonic plate. Is that something you know to be true or not?
No, when I that's a simple Google. You said most of?
Yes.
So most of is not all, right?
No, that's true.
Okay, so the last time that I looked it up, right?
Okay.
That's what they said. I don't have a problem if Israel sits on the African tectonic plate. I don't have a problem with that. So that could just be their updated research.
Okay.
But when I had researched it earlier, excuse me, maybe a couple of years ago, that's what I saw. The land of Canaan, our Canaan for us are Hamites, which is what Israel became. Yeah. I don't have an issue, and this be my problem with niggas that this ain't you. I ain't talking to you, but this be my problem with niggas that think they smart and they absolutely dumb to our argument. Yeah. You can't argue us about land mass. Land mass ain't enslaved my people. Humans did. So you can't tell me I hate the continent of Africa. I don't hate the continent of Africa. It's a landmass. We got lions and jungles and all type of things on the continent of Africa. When I say I don't like Hamites, it's because of what Hamites did to us. There's a difference. So when people bring the whole Israel is in Africa argument, you'll never hear me argue that. Okay, Israel, let's put Israel in the middle of Africa. I still wouldn't like no Hamites.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
What about the European man? Do you like them or the same? You feel
them. Listen, Sinetta, man. Listen,
no, hold on. That's the hot seat, brother. You just got to be able to answer it. Now, are you?
I notice every time when I go to talk my shit, you keep stopping me, man.
All right, yeah. So you hate the Europeans too.
Let me finish, man. Like Sinetta, I remember when Christ said to his disciples, "How long have I been with you?" Sinetta, how long have you been with me to ask me such a dumbass question?
No, because I got a follow-up answer behind that.
Yeah, I don't like them niggas.
I'm not here to play with you today.
And just remember,
when we finish this live stream, you my brother.
I'm so glad you said that. Listen.
Hold on. You got Magic and you got Isaiah Thomas. When they on that goddamn court together, there ain't no buddy.
Listen, and let me
off the court.
Right. So let me make my disclaimer. This is one thing I love about Sinetta.
Yeah.
Me and Sinetta are about to absolutely bang on each other. And when this shit is over, he gonna call me and we gonna say, "Man, you's a funny motherfucker." I'm gonna laugh at him. He gonna laugh at me. Y'all, and what's important about this is for everybody watching, y'all should take a lesson from this. But as I said, we hate the white man. The white man is more of a priority of our level of hatred than Hamites.
Why you hate the white man?
Because of what he did to us.
What did he do to you?
He enslaved us.
No, he did not. The white man did not enslave you.
Who enslaved
the
you?
one who enslaves you is Yahweh, is your God. Your God said, because y'all have not taken up the law, because y'all don't want to follow the laws and commandments and the statutes, I'm going to put your ass in slavery. I'm going to send you into a land that is not your own. So why do you hate the white man? Once again, the Most High used the white man to do what he did to you, brother. So why are you blaming the white man and not blaming God? Go ahead.
Like, this ain't even a fucking hot seat. That's such a dumbass question to me.
Answer the question, brother.
Why you got to interrupt me in my answer? Why you talk your shit, talk about the God did it to us. This Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou verily laid thy yoke. I'm only going to answer with the Bible before I speak. This is Psalms 137. This is Psalms 137. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us song. So do we know that our disobedience is why we was allowed to be taken in captivity? Yes. Do we know that God punished us? Yes. But can we read in the Bible them talking just like us? Let's see. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. So as we go into captivity in the Bible, they still praying for Babylon to be destroyed. So as we in this captivity, because of our disobedience, we still praying for America to be destroyed. Let's see. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. And do we pray for God? The same God that punished us is the same God that said he was going to destroy this nation. And we pray for that. I'm reading that. Then verse 9 says, happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dash them against the stones. This is what they said in the Bible. So why can't, if my ancestors could hate the enemies that enslaved us, why can't I hate the enemies that enslaved us, even if my ancestors disobeyed? Unmute your mic, nigga.
That's funny, man.
The reason why you went into slavery was because the Most High God, your God.
That ain't my question. My question is, why?
No. You're on the hot seat, brother. You don't really have a question.
Yeah, but you can't handle that. I answered. You about to ask me the same question.
No. You're on the hot seat.
But you about to ask me the same question.
Where you at, man? Come on in, bro.
But you
got an opportunity. Come on in.
You about to ask me the same question, though.
No, but I can ask you it 10 times because you're giving me different answers. Here's the thing. You still blaming the white man for you going through slavery.
No, I did not.
Watch this.
No, I
Watch
did
this.
not.
Can you explain to me why the Israelites and God made the Israelites go through slavery? What?
Bible explains that God told Abraham his descendants would be enslaved in a foreign land for 400 years before inheriting the promised land. Genesis chapter 15 verses 13 to 16. Theological interpretations suggest this time in Egypt allowed the Israelites to grow into a numerous nation, learn to appreciate freedom by experiencing oppression, and witness God's power through their miraculous deliverance. Exodus. Some also cite it as part of God's timing for judging the Amorites who inhabited Canaan. Would you like to know more about the story of the Exodus itself?
That's talk about the
Right
Exodus.
there,
That
we
ain't
have,
talking about today. Like you might want somebody
oh,
else.
now you're saying the same thing Apostle said. It's not talking about today. Go ahead.
It's
Go
not.
ahead. They're gonna cut you off.
No. That part is talking about the Exodus. You talking about right now. So what I'm telling you right now, first of all, I said it was our disobedience. Listening is an art. But I also read the scripture that God said he was wroth with his people, polluted his land, but thou didst show no mercy. And then I read in the Psalms where it says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. So my ancestors cursed at the other nations that enslaved us, even though it was our fault. If I was listening to you, we should be a bunch of bitch ass niggas that just say, hey, man, we can't do shit, man. We disobeyed God. So come on, white man, beat us up some more. That's Christian. Christians live that way. That's not the point. The point of going through this oppression is to figure out why and to stop loving the white man, to stop following what he said, to stop being obedient to him and be obedient to God. Y'all just don't want to be obedient to God. All y'all niggas want to do is misappropriate the Bible, don't believe in it, and then complain when black people stay in the condition. What Israelites do is give the solution to the problem that we are in, our disobedience. That's called accountability. Like y'all niggas is like women. All of y'all niggas is like a bunch of bitches cackling. And the Israelites are the men. Israelites are the fathers that come in and say, why is this happening? Are we disobeying God? Or we got to keep the commandments? We got to stop selling drugs, stop sleeping with white women, stop aborting our babies, stop being homosexual, stop doing all of this. And then we give the solution, and it be y'all the women that don't want to follow us. And then it'd be a bunch of brothers that come along and they say, you know what? We gonna get down with y'all. So y'all are the problem. We are not the problem. Y'all wanna, and then if I could add, y'all wanna love them funky ass Africans. Y'all show me them fucking Africans listening to us, following us, doing anything for us. All of you blackity black niggas that say Africa this, give me the African revolution for black people that they've done. That's not for their monetary gain. I'll wait. That's what I want to see. Bring that shit out. I can show a plethora of American black people that will fight and die for the continent of Africa. I cannot show a plethora of Africans that will fight and die for African Americans. What they will do is call us lazy. What they will, and here's the crazy part about calling us fucking lazy. Y'all call us lazy when every advantage that every immigrant has is because of what black people did for them. When them funky ass Africans come over here and they're able to take advantage of whatever educational system, it's because of black people. When they come over here and get any job, it's because of black people. They really should come over this motherfucker and say, thank you, man. What can I do for you? I got $5,000 for all of your ancestors because of the blood, sweat, and tears that your ancestors did. But instead, what do? They come over here and have the absolute audacity to say y'all lazy. How the fuck can black people be lazy when we the ones built this country? When we the ones fighting their wars? Imagine us not being in World War II. You know what they wouldn't have? When the black man flew that airplane, and when y'all go look at that movie, the Tuskegee experiment, when we flew them planes, they didn't lose one escort. That's black people. When you want to talk about heart surgery and the medical science and all that shit that we did, that's black people. When you want to talk about the colleges and all that stuff, that's black people. Now you show me something some funky ass African did. I'm waiting, so I'm supposed to be on the hot seat. Where these niggas at?
See, that's a lot of hatred coming out you right now, brother. Let me go on over. Suntan, turn on your camera, man.
Niggas. Show me the African niggas. Show me the African revolution. The Taliban, Al Qaeda, all of them motherfuckers will fight and die to get.
All right, hold on, Cap. Let them go. Go ahead, Suntan. You got a question? Let's go.
All right, peace, Captain. You all right?
I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I hope you're ready.
Oh yeah, well, you know it ain't nothing to it but to do it. My question is this right here, and I'm going to say this behind the statement you just made, because you are a man of the scriptures, and how can you love God who you have not seen and hate your brother who you have seen?
What brother? No. What brother?
Can I finish?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Cut me off. I'm not going to
do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, you can.
What brother are you talking about?
All I'm asking, as you're supposed to be.
I'm only asking.
Hold on. He asking you what brother?
I'm only asking for clarity, and this live stream ain't about no fucking discipline. This a hot seat. Y'all niggas been talking shit on Sidnetter's channel, so y'all gonna get this work. You gonna get this fucking work, no sweat. So what brother you talking about?
Aren't you a human being?
Man, fuck out of here, man. The Bible is about the
Israel.
All I'm asking you is what. All I'm asking you.
That's your problem, Captain.
All I'm asking you quoted a Bible verse. The Bible verse. The brother.
That's right.
The brother that the Bible is talking about is an Israelite brother. It's not talking about an Edomite, Moabite, Ammonite, Jebusite, or any other ite. It's not talking about the whole. Brother. It is not.
Okay. Suntan, hold on.
Y'all talk about loving my brother. Hold on. Y'all talk about I gotta love a brother that never loved me. Y'all still ain't told me the African Revolution to free black people. Where the fuck is that? Where's it ever been at?
That's a red herring, brother.
That ain't no fucking red herring. That's historical facts.
You dance away from the question that I asked.
I didn't dance away from the question. I asked you what brother, and you asked me if I was you asked me, was I a human being? All human beings are not fucking brothers. Only slaves.
Yes, they are part of the human family.
All right, hold on, Suntan. You got to understand the doctrine when you ask the question. Man, listen. You know that Tazaryach don't see Africans as their brother, bro.
I don't
That's
see
all.
Nobody as my brother. Hold on, listen clearly. Elder Suntan. I don't see nobody as a brother except Israelites.
All right.
If you're an Israelite, and if you ask about the Bible, I'm only going to speak from the Bible. So when you say I don't love my brother, I absolutely do love my brother, whether they love me back or not. But when you ask me about a non-Israelite, fuck them.
All right, next question.
We clear?
Yeah, we clear.
No sweat. What's your next question?
Sekou wasn't saying that you was saying that you're what's that? Hold on.
Hamites?
No, you the Europeans. The ideology that Captain is trying to get across. You see what I'm saying? He said you doing a Eurocentric ideology. He didn't say that you guys were Eurocentric. He didn't say Eurocentric. He said you was teaching a Eurocentric ideology, which we all can see because that doctrine that you have comes from Europeans.
So when you was listening to that, when you was listening to the back and forth,
yes,
you heard me asking, was the Bible Eurocentric? And he said no.
No.
Right. So then I asked him, I said, in Deuteronomy 7:6, it says the Lord set us above all people. And then Deuteronomy 28, it says, if we keep the commandments, we will be above all nations. So I asked him, if the Bible tells us not to intermarry, not to intermix, if the Bible says we are to be above all people, is that Eurocentric, or are we teaching the Bible? Did he answer the question, yes or no?
Well, see, there you go. Hey, Captain, I don't want to keep using this phrase. I just say you veering
off. Now the nigga don't want to do. Now he's talking about what Sekou said, and then when I asked him if Sekou answered that question,
that's a red herring.
That's not a red herring. That's what happened.
It is because you avoiding what I asked you.
What
I said he said that you was teaching a European ideology.
And I'm saying
that ain't got nothing to do with what you just said.
It has everything to do with what I said because I'm showing what I'm teaching. I'm teaching, let me finish. I'm teaching the Bible. The Bible says to not marry other nations. The Bible says we are above all people. Does the Bible say that, yes or no?
I'm sure it does.
So
I don't say you a liar.
So if the Bible, well, I'll read it for you. Deuteronomy.
No. Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
Okay, no problem. So if the Bible tells us to be separate from everybody, not just Hamites, if the Bible is telling us to be separate from every other nation, if the Bible is telling us we're above all nations, I'm teaching that. Am I teaching something Eurocentric or am I teaching the Bible? That's the question I asked him. That's the question I'm asking you.
Yeah, you are.
How?
Because you are putting yourself above other people.
Is the Bible doing that?
Huh?
Is the Bible doing that?
No, you are.
I'm going to read the verse. Deuteronomy 7:6. Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people on the face of the earth. So is the Bible saying that? No, nigga.
You deflected.
You said I'm not deflecting. You said when I say, "While we above all people," you said I'm saying that. I just read the Bible saying that, and that's what I follow. So how can I be following the Bible and you call it no? But he said the Bible is not. I would have respected it more if he said the Bible was European. That's usually the arguments I usually get with the Bible. They'll usually say the Bible is white.
I understand,
and that's really what I expected him to say. And we might have been able to have a dialogue on that because I would have just shown how the Bible is not a white man's book. But let me finish. But once he said the Bible was not Eurocentric,
right?
But he's telling me I'm Eurocentric. And I just read that verse that says God said we're above all people. So if I believe I'm above all people, that's not Eurocentric. That's Bible.
Oh,
right?
Can I say something?
Is it Bible? Yes or no?
Yes. Can I say something
listen,
now?
That's not me, and I'm not Eurocentric. So he was lying. He was lying.
Can I say something now?
Yes.
What he was trying to illustrate, and I can't really speak for him. I'm only taking about what I saw. He's saying you taking the Bible, pieces of the Bible, and using it as divisively as you can to make it. You're using the Eurocentric part, and you treating a certain people a certain sort of way, which is the same way that reflects upon how the European treated us as a people, the Americans.
That nigga's
so what he's saying
that nigga and y'all are white supremacists. All of y'all are white supremacists. All of y'all niggas on the stage that believe like that are white supremacists. Because when y'all say that, how do we treat Africans? No, unmute his mic. Unmute that nigga mic. Get that nigga off the mic. Come on, son. Let's go. How do we treat Africans?
You treat them bad.
Show me where we treated them bad.
Hey, son, pull up that sketch when he wouldn't feed the little African boy.
Now everybody know it. Talk about it.
Yeah, talk about
that. That was treating somebody bad.
Because
then when you out there on 100 and whatever street you on, I see little pictures because you know I never been in New York, but I see y'all pictures when y'all out there teaching. Y'all got Africans looking like I don't know what.
Wait.
Making decisions on how they look.
Got you. So now with the little kid, did the little kid ask to come to my cookout, or did Sarnetta give a hypothetical of could he come to the cookout? Which one?
Gave a hypothetical.
So it wasn't real, right?
Yeah, it was real. Because if you would have said yes, probably would have went and got a burger. What did you tell me?
No, what I mean is the little African boy did. The little African boy didn't watch that, right? Didn't do that, right?
He didn't do what?
Meaning he didn't ask me. Sarnetta was given a hypothetical, right?
But it was a live hypothetical.
Right. Got you. No, I'm not disagreeing that it was live. I'm not disagreeing that it was live. Sarnetta, when you asked me about the white boy, what I feed a white boy, remember you asked like a week before that video.
Now go to red herring again. Go back to the little black boy.
I'm staying with
you. All right. Stop. No, we got to move on. We got to move on.
I don't want Elder to feel like I didn't answer his question. When I call y'all white supremacists, us saying that an African can't come to our cookout is our law. That's a law. But let's say if it's a food drive, I said this, I might not have said this on this live stream. When we do
you did.
When we do food drives, anybody can get that food. An
Right.
African, a white, a Jack. So we're not off in that sense. But in our law, when we keep our high holy days, when we keep our Israelite only events, you have to be an Israelite to come to that event. But if it's an open-minded, like food drive, clothing drive, something like that, and a white person, an African, come get the food, then they can get the food. But the reason why they can't come is because it's in the Bible. It's not my feelings. Like, this is not a emotional thing. If it was emotional, I wouldn't let him come to the cookout, and I wouldn't give him food at a food drive.
With this one right
Yo,
here.
I just want to know. Hold on. I just want to
with this one.
where.
Let me hit you with this one.
Yo, hold on, brother. Where are all the people that got so much shit to talk, man, and say? Where y'all? Come on, bro. We was live earlier. Where you at, brother Gideon? Come on, man. Where you at?
One more
Hey,
question.
Captain, I got Quinna here. Is it all right if he asks or no?
Who the fuck is that?
I don't want to ask no. I don't want to ask no question.
Then what the fuck he up here for, man? Get the
All right.
No. Here's the only issue I take. No, only issue I take.
The nigga
Is
don't
not
want
with.
to ask no question. Why is he up
No.
here, man?
Listen, it is. It's hypothetical. It's hypo. Yeah, don't run, brother. It's hypothetical.
Not from FOPE.
It's a hypothetical question. I don't take issue with what he said about the African. I don't take issue with, but when you ask me that question, would you let him come to the cookout? I don't take issue with that. The only issue I take is that. The only issue I take is how did he know who he is, Israelite or not Israelite? Because Israel is scattered.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Israel is scattered abroad. So if Israel is scattered abroad, he can't look at the guy because he always talk about colorism. So how do you know that he was an Israelite or African just because he come from Africa? Because Israel is scattered abroad. That's only.
Hey, you
I
got
guess
a bunch of stupid niggas on this panel.
Good question.
Wait, but you got a bunch of stupid niggas on this panel. You said, Quinna, did you have a question? No, I ain't got no question.
I said it's hypothetical, bro.
And then the nigga asked the question. You hypothetical what?
Okay, at the end of the day, you can answer. They don't have to, man.
The question, but hypothetical what, nigga? Hypothetical
Go
what?
ahead.
Hypothetical what?
Captain in crash mode.
Hypothetical what? I'm not answering the question.
How can you? Okay, what's hypothetical? The question is, how can you tell if he's an Israelite or African?
No, we already got the question. It was a hypothetical what? What comes after hypothetical?
Hey man, you're gonna answer it or not,
What
brother.
comes after hypothetical? Nigga?
You're gonna answer it. You're gonna answer it or not.
I have no problem.
You're gonna.
I have
Okay, don't answer it then.
But you going? No, I said I have no problem answering it. But you're going to say what comes after.
Okay, the hypothetical. Here go the hypothetical. Like I said, how could you say? Okay, I'm gonna put it there. How can?
I'm gonna tell you he's slow.
I'm trying to answer it. You asked me the hypothetical. This is my hypothetical.
This how you know this nigga slow. All he was
no, I'm going to put it to you. I'm going to put it to you.
All you were supposed to say was after I said hypothetical, you were supposed to say question, dumb nigga, because you said
okay, all right,
for him, but he got a
all
question. Right. Like, sorry, these niggas is not ready. These niggas are not.
Go ahead, man.
Listen, y'all.
You gonna answer it or not? You're just talking right now.
Shut your mouth. You're right. I am talking because let me tell you something. I'm the star of the show. That's why.
Okay, go ahead, Star. Answer it. Answer it, Star.
Shut your mouth. Thank you. Appreciate it. None of these niggas is now. I ain't talking to the men that ain't talk yet. So I have no disrespect to y'all, but none of these niggas is ready. None of them. It's a whole different animal. Captain Tazaryach is a whole different animal. Lord be with y'all. So now to answer your question, with some if it was a real live event and someone came to our cookout, when they do, and they say like they African or whatever, just like if they come to our camp and they say they African or whatever, we delve into more historical. It's not a simple yes or no. That was just a hypothetical question. It wasn't even real. Sarnetta just said, this my brother. If he come in, can he go XYZ? So I just said no, but because it wasn't real, it was just hypothetical. But we've had people, I have videos of a woman coming with her husband. She was an Israelite. Her husband was a Hamite. We asked him his history. This is on video. I'm on video kicking the Hamite out and telling the wife, she could stay. So if it's real, like if it's a real time thing, then we would go into their history. We wouldn't just turn them back. But in the hypothetical question that I was asked, I just said no because no Hamite can come to our cookout. It's that simple.
So let me.
Well, you didn't answer. Hold on. Let me. He said a lot of shit. You didn't answer the question.
I did answer the question.
By looking. No. How can you tell? You sound like Clinton right now. I did not have sex with that woman. How can you tell that guy was an African by looking at him? Because I asked you, can he come to the cookout? And you said no because he comes from the land of Africa. How can you tell if he's an Israelite or not? Because James 1:1 said Israel is scattered abroad on the four corners of the earth. So how can you tell he's an Israelite or not just because he said it? You call we used to call ourselves African American.
Don't put words
right?
in. Don't put words.
So how do you know he was an Israelite or not? That's the question.
You're actually showing you're not listening. That's why I went in.
You're not answering. Go ahead.
I actually went in detail with if it was real. Him saying he's African, if that was real, I would have asked him where did he come from. But it was.
He said he come from Africa.
No. You definitely not listening. Did I just say if it was real? This was a hypothetical question. So I'm not letting no Hamite come in on a hypothetical question.
How you know he a Hamite? I'm talking about the day the Psalm said, "This is my brother right here."
I'm only.
And you didn't. You said no.
You're right. I would say no every time. Just like when he said, "Can a white man come?" A person that looks white might not be white. But if you ask me a hypothetical question and it's an African that you're asking me about, it's always going to be no. But if it's a real life situation, it's not going to be no. I'm going to ask him certain questions to see if he could be one of us or see if he could not be one of us.
Okay, we got to move on because I don't know how long Captain going to be with me, but I want to move on. Who was next? Wise Man was next. Wise Man, what's your question you got for Captain? Come hard, pause. But make sure you ask a strong question. Pause, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I got a partner that's a Hebrew Israelite, and me and him had this discussion. I wanted to know, because I know you guys say ISUPK is not associated with other Israelite groups. But I just wanted to know, the Most High, according from coming from the biblical perspective, is the Most High a human being?
No.
Because okay, go ahead. I didn't hear you.
I said no. He's not a human being.
According to in Genesis 18:1, when Abraham
the Lord
and he looked up and he saw.
Ask something stupid too.
I'm not asking nothing stupid. I'm just asking a question. Can you hear me now? I'm just in a bad area.
Turn your camera off. You could probably be better. Turn your camera off.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. It's just a bad area. So in Genesis chapter 18:1, where it says that Abraham was he spoke to the Most High when he was in the front of his tent in the cool of the day. And he said, it says in Genesis 18:1, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
For time's sake, when it says the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre is what you're talking about, right?
Correct.
Right. So every time you see the Lord appearing to anybody on the earth, that's the representative of the Most High. The Most High does not come down here. A good example of that, have you ever heard of the term Jacob's ladder?
Yes.
So the term Jacob's ladder, in the vision, Jacob sees the Most High at the top of heaven, and he see the angels going up and down the ladder. So,
yo, I don't want these kind of questions because you let them.
Okay.
I want questions that's gonna put him on his hot seat, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me finish.
Okay,
up. So no, I'm gonna finish answering. Netta ain't running this shit. Cat running this shit today. So now. So in the vision, when you see him, like when Jacob wrestled with an angel, he said he wrestled with God, even though it was an angel.
Right.
When Samson's parents,
he said he saw the face of God and was prevailed.
Exactly. So when Samson's parents saw the angel, they say they saw God too. Anytime you see the angel on earth, it's always going to be referred to as the Lord or God because they are the messengers of him. But as far as the Most High being here on this earth, he has never been on this planet himself.
All right, Sir Ryder. No. Stop, Sir Ryder. You got to turn on your camera so I can see who you are. Let me go to somebody who I know is about to put belt to ass right now. And I speak of none other than Mandinka Mali, man. Let's get it. He on the hot seat, Mandinka.
Oh, man. You put yourself in that position, sir. You in some trouble.
Pause. I ain't put myself in no position, brother. Pause.
Yeah. So, man, my question is, how do you determine who's Esau and who's Israel if Esau is also considered to be melanated in Africa? There's black Edomites in Africa. How do you know you didn't come from?
No, hold up. Let me stop you right now for a minute. See, that's not how you come with it. You got to.
I'm warming them up, son. I'm warming them up.
We don't need no fucking warm up, nigga.
Listen.
You've been dick riding Tazaryach for a long time.
Hold on.
You don't need no warm up.
Everybody, hold on. What you doing, Mandinka, is you asking them a question. Now you give them the opportunity to teach. That's what you're going to say. How the hell you going to come in here and try to tell us that they Hamites? They are not no Hamites. This is what you got to go in, brother.
You should have had a huddle with these niggas to teach them.
I know, man.
I don't know what to do. They ain't built for it, man.
You say he been running from Stay Cool all day. Let's go, Mandinka.
Here it is. Okay, let me leave that alone. How about this? Your 12 tribes chart. Let's talk about that. Because you never want to talk about it. Can you prove that this chart is actually talking about Native Americans, Hispanics, and African Americans? Can you prove that this chart is accurate? That's a simple question.
Now you're giving them an opportunity to teach again. Go ahead. Don't cut him off.
Don't cut him off. Hey, get this nigga off the screen. We don't want to see that nigga face. Put my face back up there. Get that nigga face off of there. Come on, Si. There we go. I don't even need to be the big face. We just don't want to see his whole big ass face. That's all. So, the 12 tribe chart definitely identifies Native Indians, Latinos, and Black people. Anybody that has the reason why I don't entertain 12 tribe chart questions because it's not a simple breakdown because there's a lot of historical information and biblical information in it. So it's not an easy conversation to just have small. It's not a light conversation. It's a heavy conversation. But if anybody was to either come to class or listen to Kadazai's 12 tribe chart breakdown, you will see we go into historical information as well as biblical information to explain that they are the 12 tribes of Israel. Sinetta, when am I going to get on the fucking hot seat, man? I'm putting these.
Okay, whoa. Hold up. No, that's one part question because you didn't answer it. So let me get them.
I did answer it. You said, is it accurate?
Let me get you. So now I want you to prove that Gad.
I need Natalie in here. She'll bring the.
I got him.
Listen, the way that I am right now, don't bring no woman on this stage.
One part of your chart, since you think you escaping something because you didn't answer that question.
You feel me, Reggie? This ain't the time to bring a woman on the stage, Reggie. You bring a woman on the stage, it's gonna go left field, and it ain't my fault. All right.
Okay. All right. Now let's get back. I want you to
focus.
focus.
You asked me about Gad, like you trying to.
No, let me finish my question.
Let me help you. Let me help you answer. Well, let me help you answer better. Brother, I'm trying to help you.
No, let me finish the question.
Watch you waste his
time.
What
biblical scripture can you use to prove that Gad, Native Americans, is the tribe of Gad in America? Go ahead, pull the scripture up right now.
It's not just one scripture.
No, pull up one. I don't care how many. If you got 4 or 5, pull up one.
It's not okay. Deuteronomy 28:64.
Go ahead, read it.
It says, they will serve gods that they have not known, even wood and stone. So the stone god that they worship is like their totem pole, all them different gods that they erect on their totem pole. That's just one scripture, but that's not going to be. That's not. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, man. You asked the question. You said give one scripture. I told you this is a bad question to ask.
Okay, so let's pull the scripture up and let's see what it really means. Because it ain't saying no Native Americans.
It doesn't say the word Native American. It doesn't say the tribe of Gad in the Deuteronomy.
Well, how does it? So how is Native American Israelites?
The Native Indians do have a totem pole of different gods that they worship. Is it made out of stone, nigga?
That don't. So now I'm a nigga. You don't do that when you go Adam 22.
I've called
Can Adam
everybody
22
on this
come to the
stage a
picnic?
nigga.
Can Adam 22 come to the picnic? Yes or no?
No, nigga.
Yeah, it can. Why I'm a nigga?
Adam 22 come.
You don't do that on these other platforms. So tell us how Dad is Israelite.
Nigga, this ain't an
You're
interview.
on a hot
This
seat.
nigga want to be my friend. I
Tell
told
us
you
about
that.
Dad
He
right now.
want to be my friend. He want to be
All
my
right,
friend.
all right. Hold on. Everybody, hold on.
This the wrong night.
Let me bring on
You calling us niggas and all that coming here cussing.
All right, hold on. Mandinka, hold on, brother.
I'm a nigga.
Yo, Mandinka, don't do that. When I say hold on, you gotta stop, brother. Come on. Dr. Reggie, you got the floor, brother.
Dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up.
Mandinka. All right, I gotta put you in the back, Mandinka.
Put that nigga in the back. Put that nigga.
You forcing me because I'm trying to move on, and you keep on doing it.
Bye, JJ. Your bitch ass.
All right. Come on, Dr. Reggie.
Before you bring anybody else on, I've been hearing the chatter. With the chatter that I've been hearing from everybody, I'm not talking about the people on this stage. So I want the audience to understand why am I coming in so hot? Because I've been hearing the chatter where people say I'm ducking. If you look at my shit, Captain Tazaryach, look at that back screen. It say Captain Tazaryach running the conscious community since 2013. I'm the only consistent nigga that's been around Sinetta since 2013, debating any and everybody. So when I hear people talking shit and they want to put me on a hot seat, let's see what's up. And that's all I want to see is what's up. Now, that doesn't mean if Reggie, Seven, Asar, Inky, I ain't heard Ra, if they come in here and it's just a conversation like that last brother, it could be that. But if y'all gonna put me on a hot seat, that's what we on. So let's find out. What's up?
Hey, Captain, peace. How you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Not since I had you humming.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I had you humming too.
That's sound effects. Okay, I read the Harvard Theological Studies, the proto-Sinaitic inscriptions and decipherment by Albright, and I actually have a huge table of Hebrew writings. Now, Captain, some people want to believe that what you're saying from the Bible is true, right?
Right.
But what we find, Captain, is when we look in history, when we look at the proto-Sinaitic inscriptions, we don't find any of these things directly from the Bible, nor if we look at Hebrew examples, we see things that are correlated in the Bible, but we don't correlate it to the Bible, but we don't see anything direct.
What do you mean when you say we don't see anything direct? What you mean by that?
Oh yeah, we don't see any direct verses. We see partial. So
you talk about when they search back. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me hear your example.
No, that's fine. So the problem is we don't even see Moses until the 4th century. So Moses,
as far as going backwards in archaeology, is what you're talking about?
Yeah, inscriptions we would like to see in Judah and Israel. We would like to see any references of Moses.
Have you ever heard of Sinai? Have you ever heard of Sinai photograph?
I have the Sinai. I have the proto-Sinaitic. The Sinai what?
No, it's a book. It's a book called I'm trying to see if hold on one second. Bear me 1 second.
Hey, Sinetta, I didn't know the person on hot seat get to ask questions. You see, he running from that 12 tribes. We want to know about Gad, Zebulon, all that. That's a hot seat that he running from. That's he want to put
book I
got.
So this the book I got right here, right? I'm gonna turn my background off. Let me turn. So the book I have right here, if you can see it, it's called it's blocked. Usually when I fade back,
you can give it the title.
It's called Sinai Photograph, right? And in this book called Sinai Photograph, it's real bad. I'll send you a picture of it too. It says that on the bottom of the Mount Zion, you can see the inscriptions of Moses. There's tombs there, but you can't go there currently. But they do have pictures of it. It's a book where it shows where you can find the earliest words written in Hebrew with Moses and stuff like that. So I have the book in my possession. So I don't know if I agree. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with they have nothing dating back to Moses. I don't know if I would agree with that.
Okay, so even with the inscription, we just have to check on when the inscription was actually written. So I'm not here to really fight, and I'm not really here to put you on a high.
Then respectfully, Reggie, sorry, we need to move on to somebody else because
No. So now I gotta be a little tighter. So Captain Tazaryach. So here's the thing, Captain Tazaryach, nothing in your King James Bible, right? Hebrew, right? Can you find earlier? You can't find any inscriptions. You can find none of that. All you can find is things that the Bible writers attribute to the Bible, right? But you can't find it in the 10th century. You can't find it in the 12th century. You can't find it.
Are you talking Old Testament, New Testament? What are you talking about?
Old Testament, because we're talking about 8th century, 12th century, 10th century. You could do the math, Captain. Like that, I'm trying to be nice, but you could do the damn math. 12th century.
That's what I like. Right. That's what I like. So
God damn it.
Turn up, Reggie. Turn up, man.
So you can't find none of the things that you are talking about.
That's actually a lie. They just found artifacts dating back to the time of Hezekiah. Being
Hezekiah had Egyptian scripts.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. They just found an artifact of Hezekiah resisting to pay tribute. I think it was to the Assyrian king or something like that. So when it talks about our biblical records, there's no one during that time, or let's say of the New Testament time or before, that says that what's written by the Israelites is false. It's only us today saying that it's false. So what I always give is an example. The Hittites, did the Hittites exist?
Yes.
So you believe they was a real nation?
Yes.
When did they discover that the Hittites was a real nation?
When they found El Kunisera in the text, and the Hittites right into
and that was like in the 1800s, right?
No,
now, wait, well, let me make my point. The Bible mentioned the Hittites before the 1800s, and modern scholars that was against the Bible called the Bible false because there was no nation named Hittites. Are you aware of that?
That's the
yes or no.
Now you're using a what? You're using your.
I'm not using a what. I'm using actual historical information.
Right.
I'm just asking, did the scholars believe that the Hittites did not exist and the Bible was false because they had a nation in there that did not exist? Yes or no?
The issue is that we.
Why you want to answer the question?
Humans, no, what I'm just trying to say is humans couldn't read those scripts.
Nigga, in the 1800s, brother. So let me help everybody because Reggie being dishonest. Before they found information on the Hittites, that's what those that opposed the Bible would use as proof that the Bible was fake because they couldn't find the Hittites. And then lo and behold, they found the Hittite inscriptions, they found Hittite archaeology, and so now it's like, damn, the Bible caught up to, archaeology or historians caught up to the Bible.
That doesn't mean that everything in the Bible is true.
What this means.
Yeah, that one fact. That one fact doesn't mean that's a discount.
One mic, y'all.
I like all the mics. No, sir. No, I'm gonna talk about these mics. I hear everybody.
What
that means is that when you make an argument,
you're running from that
argument. That
Captain, that has
argument
that
an argument that we can't find nothing earlier, but what we have talks about stuff earlier than archaeology caught up with. You can't use that to debunk the Bible.
Look at me, Captain.
Right, but people that was against the Bible used the Hittites as a weapon to debunk it. Get this nigga off the screen. Nobody can get a FaceTime. Let's leave us all like, I don't want to be, I'm not special.
Captain, we are learning many of these things from not Hebrews, but from from Greek sources.
He wouldn't do this on Adam 22.
From Greek sources.
This nigga's a bitch.
Look at me.
O'Malley, he's a bitch.
The man that you hate.
Because when I
was bitches, son. Now this dude breaking down.
This nigga's a whole bitch, man. This
Why
the
you
hot
calling us
seat.
bitches, bro? What's wrong
Let's
with
be
you?
normal. I didn't say y'all. I said you. I wasn't
I'm
talking
a
about everybody. I said you.
Damn, let me get a
All
one-on-one,
right,
son.
time out,
I'm
time
gonna
out.
get you the
Everybody,
truth.
time out. Everybody, time
Why you
out.
calling us bitches, son? Brother?
Yo,
I ain't
Mandinka,
calling them. I'm calling you one.
You calling us bitches because you have no decorum.
Oh my God, man, Mandinka, you messing up the show when you keep doing this.
Okay, but he
All
calls
right.
bitches and hoes.
All right, so listen, let me go on over, Brother Gideon, and then I'll see you, Dr. Eagle.
Hold up. Gideon done went.
Yo, I want everybody quiet, man. Quiet.
Yo, that
Because when Captain leaves here, he gonna say how he bust everybody ass over here. Is y'all talking all out of order? Yeah.
Sanetta, bring us on.
Hold on. Let me finish with Dr. Reggie. Reggie, what's up?
Okay, I just want to finish and I get off and maybe I'll come back on. Hey, Captain.
Yes.
You have improved Jack Daniels. You bring up the Hittites, right? But you got to understand that they was just translating the scripts and subscribing it. Josephus and the other people, all the ones who you hate, that man is bringing it up. Now, those are
I don't
scholars.
hate Josephus.
Right. Those. Oh, you don't hate him.
I hate a historian. I don't have no hatred for a historian. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Josephus is what? He's an Israelite?
Josephus is just a Israelite historian that in some cases told the truth. Some just like any historian. How I look at any historian, if it lines up with the Bible, I rock with it. If it don't, it don't. It's not a race thing. So I don't have a hatred for anybody like that.
So we have the Greek sources reporting what Josephus said, right? So if you subscribe to that, just let me know. Just let me know.
Subscribe to what exactly?
Right. That
right my ass.
You use him
Subscribe
as
to
a
what?
source for your defense.
No, I'm not. I didn't use Josephus as a source for the defense. I used the Bible mentioning the Hittites. The Bible mentions the Hittites. You brought up Josephus. Here was your question. Your question is, if we can't find no records of a Bible, and I actually was an Old Testament.
No, I didn't say Bible, but go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying. You mentioned King James, which is the whole Bible. And then I said, are you talking Old Testament or New Testament? You said, I'm talking Old Testament. And so then you said we can't find nothing before either 10th century or something like that. So what I used as a proof text was the same way you're saying that the Bible is false because we can't find no history, is the same way they felt about the Hittites saying that the Bible is false for that. And then archaeology caught up with the Bible. So we can't use not finding something as a proof text of whether it's legit or not, because they found stuff, because stuff that's been written in the Bible, because the Hittite one is just one example. If I had to, I would go into other examples that they would use to say the Bible is false that they caught up with. So that's my proof text. You can't use history as an example. I don't want to fight Nepal. I want to fight you.
Right. So Captain Tazaryach, you're on the record. One, you didn't give any new information except for that book of the Sinai photography that I look at. You can't show me anything in Proto-Sinaitic and Proto-Hebrew that directly lines up with full biblical text.
One other source, Reggie. I gotta try to remember his name. No, not the Silver Scrolls. The Hebrew is the oldest alphabet written by I cannot remember the author. But he wrote 2 volumes, and it was based on finding these hieroglyphics in the early 1900s that they couldn't decipher. And when he came and deciphered them using Hebrew, he was able to establish Hebrew as the oldest writing. And if you get that book, he mentions the book that I have, Sinai photo. Douglas Petrovich is his name. Douglas Petrovich wrote 2 volumes, 1 and 2 of Hebrew as the oldest alphabet, and he used these artifacts that they found that they thought was Egyptian artifacts, but nobody could decipher what they were. And it wasn't until he put Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, with it that he was able to decipher it. And he wrote 2 volumes proving that Hebrew was the oldest alphabet.
You mean Proto-Sinaitic and you're saying Proto-Hebrew before That's what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
okay.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what the historian Douglas Petrovich is saying. I'm gonna make sure that I'm
and is there
right.
So I'm gonna leave it there. But as scholars, what we do is we look at contrary information. So just one source does not help. But
I gave two though.
We can't. I'm just being respectful to listen. What are you saying?
No, I said I gave two. I gave the book Sinai Photograph, which I have.
Those two different points. Yeah.
Right.
They come together, but there's two different points. So when we look at Proto-Sinaitic and we look at Proto-Hebrew, we see aspects of sayings that could be contributed to parts of the Bible later. But when we look at them by themselves, right, we don't see the Old Testament Bible. We don't see that. What we see.
Douglas Petrovich is his name. He wrote two arguments.
That's fine. So I'm gonna come back. But what I'm just saying is, until F.S. Cherry said that our people were Israelites, nobody was claiming that. We weren't claiming that. So I'm gonna go. You my dude, Cap. You my dude.
Reggie, I appreciate it. Hey, Sai, before you bring whoever else you're gonna bring on, it can't be the same persons that just talked. Because you said it out, you said 40 minutes. It's been over 40 minutes. I don't mind going a little further. But
thank you.
But we need to hear from the newer people that, like, I see Inky on here. We haven't heard from.
You better get Brother Reggie off.
Yeah,
so I'm signing off. You better get me off.
All right. Let me go. Let me see. I got Brother Gideon. This is the brother, Captain, that said
he doing you dirty, brother. It ain't me.
This the brother that said say cool knocks you out. Brother Gideon, cam up, brother, cam up. Let Captain see your face, man. Ain't no hiding here, man. You in the dark now. Now you in the dark now.
You take that off? Oh, yeah, no, you can leave it there when nobody wants.
Come on, Brother Gideon.
Hear this nigga, man. What he got to say?
Gideon, why are you hiding, bro? Oh, man.
Let me get back like Elijah. You got this nigga on the screen.
I know, but I can't see him. I'm saying you got to see him.
I see his face.
All right. Go ahead, Brother Gideon.
Hey, Si, when you made a big screen, yeah, we can see him now.
All right, go ahead, Gideon.
Yeah, shalom. So I could have turned my lane on if you wanted to, but I'm in a trap right now. But yeah, what I'm about to say, man, I don't know Captain Tazaryach. I'm not gonna front like I never heard of the brother I done seen, But this ain't nothing.
You just need to get straight to it.
Come on, let him go, Captain.
This ain't nothing against you, my brother.
Man, that's discipline.
Look,
hey,
brother, Gideon, before you go, this is not a disciplined live stream.
Right, man.
I was told, thank you, Si. I was told I was gonna be put on a hot seat. Y'all niggas been talking shit like y'all don't know who the fuck I am. So we gonna find when this live stream over, everybody gonna remember who I am. Everybody gonna remember.
Right.
Go ahead, Gideon.
No doubt. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, you a youngster in this, but like I was saying earlier, the camp doctrine.
Hey, wait. You said youngster meaning what?
The camp doctrine that you represent. I'm talking about when it was formulated in the 60s.
I've been here 17 years.
Right.
So I'm still a teenager. So if you want to say that, now how long you been in the truth?
Right. Hold on. So let me finish. Let me finish. Hold on. We're not gonna waste time. We're not gonna waste time on frivolous questions.
Come on,
that's a frivolous question. Let me ask my question to you, my brother. I'm trying. So
let him ask the question, Captain.
Yeah, bro, with the clubhouse tactics, bro. Just calm down, bro. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak.
Clubhouse, man.
Right. No doubt. So this is what I'm saying, basically, bro. I feel that the beginning of that doctrine, in my opinion, could possibly come from the COINTELPRO, because for one, the camp doctrine, and I'm about to tell you what the camp doctrine is, right? So this is the camp doctrine. For one, when you would want us to believe, or the camp doctrine want us to believe, that we coming from one oppression or one minority in America to another one with the 12 tribes chart, because 8 of the 12 people on the 12 tribe charts are basically Taino Indians and Hispanics. So we going from one minority to another one. This is the second thing that I see wrong with y'all doctrine. let me ask you this. I know you just stay in the Bible, but as far as history is concerned, what is the oldest attestation to the word Africa, and where does it come from?
Africa, actually, when you actually look it up, there's a country or village or tribe. It's either a far or a free. I think it's AFAR or AFRI. I think that's the oldest usage of a similar word that could become Africa. So some people make the argument of, because you know, sometimes you might hear Leoscipius Africanus is where Africa comes from, and then some people argue where Leoscipius Africanus got that from. This a far part or Afri part. So some people use that and attribute, and I believe those people are Shemitic or could be Shemitic. They might not be Hamitic. So that people wouldn't be that. That's why we more so use Hamite to separate. But I'm not, so when you say COINTELPRO, what COINTELPRO is where they would take black people, white people would take black people, have them infiltrate the black community to destroy whatever it is that they have building up. So when you say that we're COINTELPRO because we have these other tribes, I don't see those other tribes coming in and destroying.
No, that's just one point. That's just one point. It's just the totality of the message.
It's not a point. The totality of the message is to not love the white man, to love ourselves.
Bro, you kind of like filibustering so you can flow out of here, bro. So you see, are you addressing that point and want to move on or what? Go ahead.
You see how I calm down and talk to you normally?
No doubt.
If you say I'm filibustering again, I'll show you how I'm not. Because if you make a claim of us being COINTELPRO, that means we're anti-black. We're not anti-black.
That's what I'm saying. You're going into 2 points though. You first addressed the Afri part, and then you went to the COINTELPRO part. Like I want to address 1 point at a time because we don't got that much time. So what I'm saying is, so if you say that the word Afri comes from a Shemitic tribe, and then no, this is what I'm saying though, and your big thing is saying that the whitey man is teaching us wrong, and you're continuing in this ignorance because you should know that Africa. You should know that Africa is not even a Hamitic word; it's a Shemitic word.
What does that?
And I'm gonna show you something.
So, but like you doing the fucking filibustering, nigga. You not concise. What you trying to say is this: what you trying to say? If we can trace Africa as the word afar or a free, and it could be a Shemitic tribe, why the fuck are you using Africans for people that could be your people? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying why are you, when soon as you say the word African, you refer to them as Hamitic people?
The whole time on this hot seat, I've only used the term Hamites on purpose. Even when I was talking to Sekou, we do use African as a blanket term, just like we use black as a blanket term.
That's what I'm saying. That's incorrect.
It is incorrect.
You bit by the vampire and you spitting what they gave you.
Incorrect at the surface level. It is incorrect at the surface level. So, like I personally, ISUPK, we have officers in ISUPK in Africa right now, but they wouldn't be African to us. They would be Israelites to us.
Right. Now, let me show you the second part where y'all wrong.
No.
Let me show you the second part. Okay, so you explain that. You right on that part.
So when we say we not Hamites, that eliminates bringing up the term African. Because now I'm specific on the tribe of people that I'm saying we are not on that continent. So on that continent that they call Africa, we are not the Hamitic people that sold us into slavery. That's what I'm saying. So it's not COINTELPRO. You know what's COINTELPRO? Them Africans that's convincing y'all niggas to still be African. That's COINTELPRO. Because none of them niggas have ever brought up a coup, a fight, or anything to free black people in America.
And you're exactly right about that. But two wrongs don't make a right, though, Captain.
I can show black people wanting to fight to get y'all free. When Mussolini was slaying all them Africans, them poor Harlemites wanted to go to Africa, but could not get there. But
all right, now, like I say, I don't got much time. I know Sai want to move on. This is my second point, right?
Filibuster.
So You segued right into it, and this is where y'all continue in the wrong doctrine, right? So you say you don't say Africa as Hamites. You say Hamites for Hamites. The flood happened around the 3rd millennium BC, right? So with that being said,
brother, get in. Time's up. We got to move on, man.
Yeah, you saved them.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
all right, peace out, bro.
man, at y'all, man. He gonna leave here and blow y'all up in his car chronicles tomorrow, man. Y'all not bringing this fire to him. Let me bring on Dr. Inky. Hopefully we can get some fire.
He don't give a fuck about
Dr.
you.
Inky know how to do this shit, man. Dr. Inky, let's go, brother.
What's up, Inky? What's up?
What's going on, Captain? I got 3 questions for you.
Let's get it. Bring it out.
The first question is, what is ISUPK stance on the Garden of Eden? Like where exactly was the Garden of Eden located?
I would say the Garden of Eden is almost in the same location that the nation of Israel would be in its original form.
The Garden of Eden would be in Canaan?
Yeah, it would be in that same region. I don't want to be exact because I ain't been back there, but I would say it's in that same locale.
Which of the rivers runs through Canaan?
I think no, I'm not saying Canaan. I said region. You said Canaan. I didn't say Canaan. I said it would be in that same region because you would just have to pinpoint the rivers that it talk about. So the rivers that it talk about, I think in Genesis 2, I think it talks about Pison.
Like the Gihon. Well, we know the Gihon runs around Cush.
Right. So, but when it says, and the river went out of Eden to water the garden, from thence it parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison, the name of the second is Gihon, the name of the third is Hiddekel, and the name of the fourth is Euphrates. So what I'm saying is the garden would be around in that region. I didn't give a specific location. You said Canaan. I just said it would be in that region where Israel would be originally.
All right, I'm just trying to get you to give me some evidence based on the 4 rivers, like because we know the Gihon runs around Cush.
I don't have a map. I don't have a map in front of me. I mean, you could pull up a map if you want to, but I don't have a map.
So you don't have a location for the Garden of Eden.
I said a region. I said I don't have. The first thing I said was I don't have an exact location. I was not back there, so I just gave a regional area. If you want to pinpoint, we pull up a map, nigga.
Okay, so we'll leave it that. How do you guys resolve Jesus being hung on a tree versus Jesus being hung on a cross?
It's the same exact thing. A cross is made out of what?
Wood.
Shalom.
Okay.
This your hot seat questions?
If that's what you want to do, listen. That's cool. Listen.
Last time I talked to Inky, this nigga said the sun was ejaculating on people. the last time I talked to this nigga Inky, this nigga said, and the sun is ejaculating because he was trying to explain the Gab shit, because Inky be all over the place.
Oh, come on, nah, Doc didn't say that, man.
Hey, you was in the live stream.
Listen, he know damn well I ain't say the sun was ejaculating on nobody. Listen,
if I
hold on.
Wait, you fucked up.
Listen, right. Don't hit the share screen, Sal.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
Hit the share screen, Sal.
Man, this nigga said he didn't say that.
I'm on the live. You know that.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me see.
Hit the share screen, Sal. I just want to ask. The third question is about the genetic classification of the white man.
And stop. Just know you saved them.
Hey, wait,
when you cut me off, you saved them. But go ahead.
Everybody, stop.
Hey, wait. Netta.
Yeah.
I just want to share my screen real fast.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Can you put my screen up there?
Yep, it's up.
I'm going to play it. Let me know if you can hear it.
Oh, man.
Can you hear it, Si?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, I gotta be careful with the captain. You gonna make me trip out, y'all, man. Y'all don't know that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's receipts right there.
That's the primary source right there. God damn.
Don't fuck with me, sir.
Y'all don't know what he mean,
I don't give a fuck if to know what he mean. He said he didn't say it.
No. And I still say I didn't say it because what you said was that I said the sun was ejaculating on people.
Right.
And then you show a video with me saying that the sun ejaculates things into existence. So we all know what solar flares are and what stellar material is that comes from the plasma of the sun. Hold on. So stop. Hit the share screen and let's get Captain Tazaryach to clarify the genetic description of a white man. So can you give us a genetic description of a white man versus a black man? And if you want, you could start with Esau and Jacob, seeing as they have the same father. And we know that you have Tazaryach here with you, who is a classical European, but you classify him as a black man. As
this hot seat is about me, not Tazaryach.
No, that's you right there next to him, ain't it?
That's right, but it's not about.
Okay, so can you give us a description? Can you give us a description of what the difference between a white man under your understanding, a genetic description, and the black man?
Hey, so he got that.
Hey, yo, real talk. Hold on, Cap. Real talk. I gotta stop saying that Tazaryach is a white man. I keep telling y'all, I met his father. Man.
Wait, I got one.
Hold on, Si. So when you met his father's a black man?
His father's not no white man.
I'm asking you a question. Is his father a black man? Yes or no, Si?
So remember the question he asked. So
wait. His father's not a black man, Si?
He's Puerto Rican, brother.
Let me mention.
Okay, so hold on, Captain Tazaryach.
Let me answer the question he had. He said to show a difference. So I want to share my screen again. I want to share my screen one more time. Since he want to pull up imagery. So this is the difference between dumb niggas and Israelites. So I want y'all to look at this. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know. Can you see that right there?
Yeah.
You got Bob Marley and his white daddy. So as you can see, all of his physical features, he looks like his daddy in blackface. So we don't do lookership, nigga. We do who you are ethnically. Because the size of your nose doesn't make you an Israelite. The size of your lips doesn't make you an Israelite. Your kinky hair doesn't make you an Israelite. It's who your father is that makes you an Israelite. So pulling up Tazaryach doesn't offend me. It doesn't even bother me. It doesn't bother him. It just shows how you don't.
I'm asking you for a genetic description. I'm asking you for a genetic description.
I don't have to have a genetic description.
So all you got to do is say you don't have no genetic proof of your 12 tribes chart. Do you have any proof to substantiate the 12 tribes chart? Yes or no? Do you have any genetic proof to substantiate the 12 tribe chart?
You just look stupid as fuck because the Bible has never said.
Do you have any proof to substantiate the 12 tribes chart? Yes or no?
All right. Yo, I'm gonna come back around, Dr. Inky. I'm gonna come back around. Let me come back around.
Wait, before you do that, I'm answering the question. There is not a genetic, like the way you look on the outside as a description.
Genetics has nothing to do with the way you look on the outside, technically.
All right, come on, Dr. Inky. Y'all gotta hold on now.
But people believe Bob Marley is black. You did too before we showed he was not. So you can't use.
Hold on, I'm not disagreeing that he's black or white. I'm asking you for your specific stance to validate the white man versus the black man stance that you take. I'm asking you to clarify, and you can't. You don't have the proof. You don't have the evidence. You don't have no genetic proof. You don't have no science to back up what it is that you're saying.
What I'm clarifying is that how you look on the outside does not identify you on the inside.
So give us the proof. Give us the proof. The genetic proof, brother.
Enough. I gotta go.
No.
That's enough. I gotta move on.
Hold on, Si. He said nah.
This is the hottest hot seat you've had all night. Let him stay for a second.
Okay. All right.
You say genetic proof. My sperm is the genetic proof. That sperm doesn't dictate that every facial feature is going to look the same like we think black people are, that every hair texture is going to look the same. But my genetic proof in North Carolina and the Duke University did the same study that said you get the same genetic chromosomes from your mother and father, but the genetics that determine who you are ethnically comes from your father, but you can look like either one. So when you showed that picture of Tazaryach, and I showed the picture of Bob Marley, we got two different sides. And in the black community, we would call one white, one black based on how they look. In the Israelite community, we go.
So you saying right now, hold on, wait a minute.
I'm almost done.
Shit like that.
So what you saying is, so what you saying right now, hold on.
Wait. The same way you was just quiet for me.
Stop muting my mic. Hold on, let me ask the question.
No, you gotta let him finish, though, man.
The floor. You let me just get all of that out. I'm gonna give you the same respect to the floor. So when you say what do we use genetically, the sperm is what we use. What you are of your father is what you are. What your
why don't you look in the chat?
Features.
Yo, chill, suntan. Man, come on.
What I'm gonna do
Shit like that.
before you go.
So hold on.
Wait, before you go, wait, just relax. Before you go, Sadnetta, after he goes, I may or may not respond depending on what he say, and then we can go to the next.
All right, let's go, Inky. You got the floor.
You leaving the back door open.
We don't need definitely pause. We don't need nobody highlighted. Remember, I ain't even want me highlighted. We don't need nobody highlighted.
So all right, so what you're saying is that everybody that comes into the ISUPK camp, you have genetic testing done to determine what the semen is.
That's a question. I ain't want to talk. That's a real question.
Yeah, that's a real question. Because obviously, because other than that, what would you be doing to determine what the semen was?
That's real gay. That's extremely gay.
Sidestepping. However you feel like sidestepping it.
Wait, but now you asking me questions. That's the only reason I'm talking. So
go ahead.
You gotta let me answer. So I only answer the genetic answer because you wanted something that is genetic, and sperm is something that comes out of somebody's body and is put.
That's a good question, Captain.
So when you ask the question you ask, we don't check people's sperm. We just ask who their father is. They ain't gonna lie about who their father is. So once we determine what their father is, that's what they are by their father. That's why I pointed out the North Carolina and Duke University says the same exact thing. Let me ask you a question. Quick yes or no question.
What if somebody don't know who their daddy is?
Wait.
They still accepted into ISUPK. Hold on.
Wait. Just a quick yes or no question. And when you answer it, you can just keep going. When the woman goes for her DNA test, can she get a paternal side on her own?
Can she get a paternal side on her own?
Like when she goes for to 23andMe or Ancestry.com to get her DNA ancestry, can she get her paternal?
I don't think so, no.
You know why? Because they don't carry the genetic material to identify that. She has to get it from her brother. You know how I know? Because one of my wives, when she went and did it, she couldn't get her paternal side. It wasn't until her brother did it.
That's still not an answer to the question.
That's an answer to.
Hold on. Now you said I could continue after I answered your question, but you're back talking again. So hold on. So what I'm saying is this. So no, you can cut yourself. You looking crazy. So Saad just said that he met Tazaryach's father and he's not black. He's Puerto Rican or something. So Tazaryach's father being Puerto Rican or something, what is his father's status?
The same thing.
Okay, so now we know in Puerto Rico that most of those people today don't come from the original stock of Taínos. Instead, they come from the Europeans that colonized that island. So what we're talking about is third generation colonizer that you have said is qualified as ISUPK, while at the same time saying that Africans are not classified as Israelites.
Actually, we're saying the opposite. So first of all, you're saying that about colonizers. So at the blanket level, you could be a Spaniard or a Taino. At the blanket level, you could be a Hamite or an Israelite. So we don't take what people think, because I speak with such vitriol. Primarily, it was against white people before you black niggas came, against Hamites, that y'all think that if a Hamite comes to us and says he's a Hamite, we won't give him the same respect of identifying who he is as we would like a Puerto Rican or Dominican. But you're wrong.
All right, Captain, we got to move on because there's other people, man. And I don't want to have you here too long. But I want to say, I got Naphtali and I got Genesis in the back, and I don't want to bring you sisters up because this is not the time for you sisters. Captain is on fire right now, and I don't want y'all to be disrespected because I know how y'all women come up too. Y'all could be disrespectful. So,
besides, just have them answer if somebody join his camp and they don't know his dad.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. So I want to go to I see I got Black Sage and Judah up here, and then I got Harwin up here. But I want to ask Captain Tazaryach a question myself. And the question I have for you, Captain, are the Edomites white people? The white man?
Yes.
Look at my chat, Captain.
Yo, Captain, you said yes. Is the Edomite your blood brother, Captain?
No, he's not my blood brother.
But you are what your father is.
Yo. Is the Edomite your brother?
No.
So the white man is not your brother. So can you break this scripture down for me, Captain?
Definitely. Deuteronomy 23:7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land.
So what does that mean? Are you saying that the scriptures is wrong?
No.
When it says thou should not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Are you saying that that's not real? That's not right?
No, I'm not saying that. So
what are you?
Here's what I'm saying. In Genesis 20, well, before I even say Genesis.
No, stay with me on this one, because this is what y'all guys do. You run to another book because all the book is really a contradiction. So you're going to go to another scripture to contradict that scripture. I'm going to show you one that's going to contradict yours. So here we go again. The book says in the book of Deuteronomy, you should not abhor the Edomite, for he is our brother. You just said that the Edomites are the white man.
So in the Bible,
law. Is this a law right here, brother Captain?
Is the Edomites our nation? Can we marry an Edomite woman?
Brother, no, that's not, brother. You're trying to take it somewhere else.
I'm not.
Deal with the part that says you should not hate an Edomite. Why? Why you should hate him? Because he is your brother, Captain.
First of all, it doesn't say you shouldn't hate. It says abhor.
Abhor is hate. That's what it is.
Abhor is not hate. No, it's not.
Oh man, no, don't make me do this again, man.
Listen, what
do it.
Actually, this is extremely disappointing because y'all niggas ask, except for Inky, y'all niggas have asked the same questions that y'all always ask. This is different. Yeah. You want to know why I only conveniently come over is because the questions don't change. Inky is the only one that actually asked new questions. This is the same old question about Deuteronomy 23:7. This is the same old argument about abhor and hate. Abhor and hate are different words because you can read them in Hebrew as different words. So
all right, what does abhor mean?
Abhor means to do harm to, abominable. That's abhor.
What is abominable? What does abominable mean?
That's why you can read in the Bible, I abhor and hate every false way.
Right, but what does abominable mean, Captain?
Don't do that. Don't say right. If abhor and hate was the same word, it wouldn't say I abhor and hate.
You just said that abominable. You said that. Hold up, Captain. You on the hot seat. You just said that abhor means
these are the same questions.
No, listen. See, you getting razzled.
I'm not getting razzled.
You said abhorred means. See, you can't even let me finish.
I ain't let nobody finish tonight.
Abhor means what? Abominable. What does abominable mean, Captain?
First of all, I didn't let nobody finish.
So don't deviate. What does abominable mean, Captain?
I don't know. I would have to look it up.
It also means hate, Captain. It means hate.
Is the word hate in the Bible the same as the word abhor in the Bible? Yes or no? Yes or no?
He can't show the Hebrew word for hate because it is not one.
You said the Hebrew word for hate.
I want to move on, Captain. You on the hot seat? Can you read this law?
When y'all stay on the hot seat, but then y'all go ahead and try to move off of it, it's because I'm gonna cut the shit out of y'all.
All right, Captain. Captain.
Said, I can't show a word.
No, don't worry about him. I'm asking you questions.
Nigga, nah.
Nah, man.
Let me share my screen.
You running from me, Captain. I'm not asking you.
Wait.
Don't let him off the hook, Star.
Sorry, before we get to the stranger, let me just show it, and then we can get right back off it. So I'm sharing my screen. This is my screen. Put my screen up there, nigga. Put my screen up there. Look at this scripture. Psalms 119 is, remember, this dumbass nigga said, I can't show a word for hate in Hebrew because it don't exist. This says right here, I hate, H8130. That's a Hebrew word. Says Sinai. Then you have abhor, the same fucking verse.
What did go?
Abhor, son, it just said abhor, you idiot. It just said abhor, you idiot.
He said,
it's anonymous, man.
What that man said was, I can't show the word hate in Hebrew because it does not exist. This word,
Captain, do you realize that Captain?
How did I cut myself?
Because it says right after hate, it said abhorred.
And
right there.
And what is my argument?
You said no, it don't mean hate.
No, that's not what I said. What
you
I
did say that.
No, that's not. I said the word. I said in the Bible is the word hate and abhor two different words. And then dumbass JJ came off and said there is no Hebrew word for hate in the Bible.
Don't stay with JJ, brother. Stay with me. Look at me. Stay with me, Captain. Don't run from me.
No problem. I'm gonna stay with you, nigga. You said, all right. So you said that hate and abhor is the same. Why is this
synonymous?
All right, listen, Captain.
Words have to say hate and
abhor means the same thing. That's what I'm telling you.
No, go ahead.
Hate, abhorred means.
Keep my screen on there.
Can you blow it up? Can you blow it up, Captain? Because you cut yourself. Blow it up.
Let me see. I can make it bigger like that. Let me
pause.
That's good.
All right, now read it again, Captain.
I gotta find the verse. Wait, I gotta find. I think it's 163. Hold on. Let me.
Now, Captain, when you're wrong, you gotta admit when you're wrong, brother.
Wait. So now now my hand is over the word hate. I can't modify this. You can't modify this. It says a primitive root to hate personally, enemy, foe, hateful, odious, utterly. Now, if abhor, before I go there, now I don't know what abhor is gonna say, but if abhor doesn't have the word hate in it, you can't say they're the same thing. We agree, right?
Nah, Captain. I'm not. You ain't getting me with that.
Let's see. Abhor. It says to loathe, that is morally detest, to abhor, be commit more, do abominable, utterly. Where the fuck is the word hate there? Now,
all right, let me show you.
I got one more before you go.
Let me show you.
My screen is already there. Let me just show you. This is why this is important.
This is how I'm gonna crack your fucking head,
because you cannot abhor an Edomite, but you can.
Okay,
but you
wait. No, keep that up there, Captain. Don't take it down.
Wait, hold on. You cannot abhor an Edomite, but you can hate an Edomite, because the Bible says there's a time to love and a time to hate. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck y'all niggas up.
No, you're not. You know you're not. Leave that there, Captain. Yo, I need everybody quiet, man. Everybody quiet.
What's up?
Leave that there, Captain.
It's bad work. Nasty.
Because Black Saves think you did something. He think you hit a home run.
What's up, y'all? Right?
You hit a home run.
I got it.
Yo, I just asked y'all to be quiet for a minute, man. Let me get this dude. Let me get this brother. Now, when you look, you just read abhorred, right? And it says abominable. Can you look up the word abominable, Captain? Let's see what abominable means.
I want everybody to pay attention with me, right? Let me make sure I ain't got nothing crazy up here. So I want everybody to look
up the word abominable now.
No, in English you're talking about, right?
Man, you can do it in Hebrew. The same one you're doing here.
I don't know if okay, so I'm gonna search it live. I don't know if that word I'm gonna search it live. I don't know if that word is in here.
It's in there.
It's ta'ab.
It's ta'ab. Two different words. Thank you, Judah.
That's why I got Judah here.
Abominable is not in there. It's in the breakdown of the word abhor, is what I'm saying.
Okay, can you go to the English definition of abominable?
That's what I asked you first, and you like,
okay.
no, that's
okay.
I was trying to do that first. Nobody scared of this shit, man. I want everybody to pay attention. This nigga want to run to English now because he lost.
It's not in there, you said. You said it's not in there.
It's crazy, yo.
Abominable, loathsome, detestable, hateful, odious, obnoxious. Standard, poor, inferior, second rate.
Abominable, hateful.
But what you're taking is another culture's definition of a word.
That's only in the Bible, brother.
What you do? The Hebrew is in the Bible. It's just translating to another word. So the Hebrew definition,
what's the word?
The Hebrew definition takes precedence because we're talking about a Hebrew speaking.
Judah, what's the word for abominable in Hebrew?
Tha'aba or tha'ab.
Can we look that up, Judah? Can you please look that up and let's see what that means?
That's the word that I look. You say it again. What you said it was, Judah Naz.
Tha'ab.
So now, when you look
up Judah Naz in Hebrew, let's see what that means.
Look on my screen. That's it right there. Ask Judah. He'll tell you. That's the word right there. Abhor. It's the same word.
Yes.
Nigga, you can't fuck with me, man. You died.
I got you.
You died like everybody else died. Now,
okay. All right, Captain.
Where can I go?
All right, Captain. When y'all be quiet so I can finish. Now, Captain just said that the Edom.
That's what I wanted to go back to. So now, with the whole brother thing, when I say he's not our brother, if you go before Esau, and this not running, this is just so you can understand. If we go by the flood, we're all brothers. Adam, Shem, Shem, and Japheth. The only reason they're divided is because God divided us. You can see that in Genesis 10 and 32. So we could be brothers of the flesh, but according to God, we are not brothers. So in Genesis 25 and 23, when it says 2 nations shall be separated, Esau became the progenitor of the Edomites. Jacob became the progenitor of the Israelites. They have the same mother and father, so fleshly they would be brothers. But according to God, we would not be brothers. So calling an Edomite in the law your brother in that context is not saying that we can sleep with their women, that their men can sleep with us, that we can join them. It's not saying that. It's just saying be kind to them because we came and started out of the same womb. That's it. But God never said we were the same. If they was our actual brother, you could sleep with a white woman. You could sleep with.
Man, you just changing up everything.
Okay,
let's go with this, Captain.
Can you sleep with a white woman or a white man according to the Bible?
Read, Captain.
If a stranger sojourning with thee in the land, ye shall not vex him. But the stranger that dwelleth, this is Leviticus 19. Ooh. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
So right there again, it's telling you. See, the Most High is
what
not.
What are we here for?
What I'm showing you is that the Most High got love for Gentiles. The Most High got love for the Egyptians. No. Now, of course, you're going to show different scriptures that say he don't, but I'm showing you right here.
What this is?
Don't hate him. He's showing you don't hate him.
Wait, but this don't. When it says if a stranger sojourn with you, where are they sojourning at? I'm about to beat the shit out of you again. Where are they sojourning at? Answer the question, nigga. Where are they sojourning at, nigga?
Come on, Captain, man. You just
nah, nigga. You brought the scripture. It said that the strangers that sojourn with you. Where are they sojourning at in that scripture?
In Egypt.
No. You should shut the fuck up. Where are they sojourning at?
I got you.
Where are they sojourning at, Si?
Come on, Captain. Stop, man.
It says it in the verse. Read the verse. No, put the verse. Don't run, nigga. Nah. Put the verse back up, Si. Put it back up. Look, he reading that shit because he like, I fucked up. Don't fuck with me, Si. Don't fuck with me. I'll be telling y'all to leave me alone. I'll be telling y'all. Put the verse back up. Don't be afraid now, nigga. Put the verse back up, please. I implore you. Put the verse back up. Don't be scared.
Hey, son, this is a lot
I'll
of
tell y'all. It says the stranger that sojourn with thee in your land. We are not in our land. So we're not supposed to have strangers with us now. This is America's land. This is the white man's land. He run this land. But if we was in the land of Israel, like the Bible says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. You know why we mourning? The whole country of America is mourning because this government won't give 42 million people welfare benefits.
Right.
That's this wicked ass country. If we was in our land, we would be taking care of the poor because that's what the law states. If a white man, if Egyptian, if a Chinese lived in our land, we wouldn't mistreat them because they're not one of us. We would treat them like they was one of us if it was our land. That's what the verse is talking about. So I don't disagree with that scripture. But you can't.
All right.
Today, I gotta let a white man in my neighbor. Well, hey, sir, in Harlem, is it still black?
No.
Because y'all let the strangers in your land, nigga.
All right, let me go to Judah Naz, and then I see Elder Yara. And I'm gonna tell you, Naphtali, enter at your own risk.
Hey man,
all right.
Naphtali got to get off my nuts. Don't bring her up here.
Yo, Cat, man, what are you doing?
Not the time to play. I am not joking. I told you before this shit started.
I know.
This is the hot seat. She is on my nuts. She's on Tazaryach nuts. She got a husband. Get on his nuts. Stay off of mine. I'm not talking.
Come
on. Yeah.
All right, let's go, Judah Naz. Let's go.
Y'all want the 2013 cap? You got him.
Bring the fire, Judah. Let's go, man.
Then don't cry when I go in on you. Don't cry.
Pause. You ain't going in on shit on me.
No, man, you
I'm a
keep
man.
gay thoughts in your mind.
I'm a man.
Amen.
It's all right, Cap.
Go, Judah.
Yeah, Cap. It's all right because JJ's a lightweight, anyways. Listen, now, Cap. I have a question. I was the other day when you was on the panel with Sekou. You know, like, and I know that's out there as homeboy, but you know, Sekou is basically a kitten. So you could have the alligators grab an animal and they drag him in the water and they do the death roll. You could have drowned him because you know that his people are responsible too for the slave trade in Africa. So he don't go to his people in Africa and ask them why they Muslim.
I agree.
Right? No, that he don't do none of that.
Hey, Judah, Captain is on the hot seat.
I'm
here helping him.
All right, no, I'm saying though, like I felt like Captain should have went for the jugular.
Yeah, there you go. Get him for running. Get him for running. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna troll Cap. I was gonna make a video tomorrow and troll my butt off. But I mean, I just want to this little thing. I don't really have a question. I just want to say, Cap, take that debate, bro. Like, don't try to let him. Because let me say this real quick. I'm not being racist. You know, Europeans, Africans, whatever. They never answer questions directly. Never.
Right.
So when you ask him a certain question, he gets the African nervous smile because they never answer you
right.
direct question. He never can.
I get the disappointment that you have. So I'm gonna tell you why I had it a little bit. Because I went in there with him having to impress me and he just didn't impress. You see how y'all getting this fire? Well, not you. How they getting this fire? Because me being too nice, so I gotta agree. Next time, I promise you I won't do that. I'm gonna accept your correction, Judah Naz. Judah Naz, the first one that I have to accept what he said. You are right. I should have put that bitch in his place too, because that's what made these niggas come out the closet thinking they was gangster, and you see they all fucking pussies. All these niggas is pussies.
I think you on the pussy sitting up here.
I love this shit.
All right.
Listen,
all right. All right. Hold on now. Hold on.
Hold on. Before you do that, let me tell you what Sai gonna say when we talk. This why the fuck I need you over here, Cap. That's what he gonna tell y'all.
All right. Backstage, we don't need you to come in here pussyfooting. Put your foot down.
Hey, I ain't got much time left.
Don't come in here tiptoeing through the tulips.
Hey,
Captain is on the hot seat, brother. What you got?
Maybe like 10 more minutes or so. Now I gave an hour and a half already, so I can't say I didn't give a lot of time, but maybe like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Perfect. All right, no sweat.
Yeah,
come on. What you got? What you got? Black Saint.
I'm just gonna put it like this. Cap, I've been watching you do your rounds. And first of all, shalom to you.
Hey, shalom.
I've been watching you do your rounds, man, and doing the different interviews, man, and knocking heads off. Do you think now that the message that ISUPK has been putting out about Israel is really now catching on the mainstream about them not really being the people. Y'all think y'all on the right side of this? Because I've heard Candace Owens not too long ago literally rip off ISUPK talking points.
Right.
Talking about
not just her. I've seen quite a few.
Yeah, it's quite a few of them, but she's probably the most prominent in the YouTube space that I've seen like really rip off ISUPK talking points. Like, do y'all feel like y'all really need to like address her or support her in any kind of a way? Because it's really becoming mainstream among a lot of these.
You know what I like? I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I would address it if the audience that I'm addressing it to pushes it forward. Meaning like, I'm like, if I address it on my Car Chronicles, she may not hear it. But if there's an opportunity to bring it out, then I would. So I got an event coming up in December, 2 of them, where what you just said might make sense to do it. But I think a lot of people you seeing are taking the talking points. If I could, that white boy channel that I went on, I broke the internet on it. Because
no doubt.
On that channel, it's at like 1.4 million. I'm number 4 on his most watched since he's had that channel. And I remember texting him, and he texted me back. He said, I did not expect the response that I got.
And that was in one day. You hit 1 million.
Yeah, yep. And what made that good is because he gets off on trolling other people, and he's able to troll. So when I'm on there, my whole goal was to just knowing I'm gonna get trolled, but not get emotional and bothered by it. So I was able to get in there. And when I rewatched it, I didn't know that every time I spoke, they was having side conversations and stuff like that. Like I zoned it all out. But then when you go look at the comments on that channel, you'll see everybody is in my favor. Yep. So, and that's not people that like me. That's people that hate me. They'll say, I hate that nigga, but he right about this. I hate the black guy, but I right about this. They called me the black on the live stream. And you know why they calling me the black? Because they wanted me to say, why the fuck you calling me black? Why you doing this to me? Blah, 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 blah. That's what they wanted. And what I wanted to do was just flip it and show.
All right, Captain. All right, Captain, listen up real quick, brother. I told Neftali I didn't want her to come up.
She can't
but she insists.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm not talking.
All right, so Neftali, you can't come up because I agree. I don't want the captain doing that to you tonight, man. Come on, chill, Neftali.
That woman be making pictures. Just so y'all know, that woman be making pictures of me and Kadazad, talking about me and Kadazad. She's a woman that has a husband. I don't know what her obsession is with me, but she need to get off our nuts and get on her husband nuts. She should be wearing her husband out. She should not have time to come and talk to men. Her husband should be saying, why the fuck you sweating Tazaryach like that? Sweat me like that. I feel ashamed for her husband. Her husband got to watch her try to be around men and talk to men. If I was her husband, I would check the shit. Hey, brother, whoever that husband is, check your wife. Your wife should not be trying to be on platforms with men that she's constantly talking about it. Check her spirit out. That's what you should be doing. She should not be talking about me.
Let me get
hey, Apasu, do you know what this
person? So I got one more person.
No, let me get him.
Hold on, you got 2 more that didn't speak, and we're gonna go quick. All right, first one, Moses. Do you have a question? Tazaryach is on the hot seat.
Hey, peace to the gods resurrected on earth. I guess the only question I would have for Captain is I actually got a lot of questions, but I guess the most important one is in regards to their biblical Abraham. Do y'all believe that Abraham was born from a bloodline that did not originate in Africa? Or do y'all believe that his bloodline originated in Africa and it found its way up in the Chaldee area, but they ultimately ended up making a migration back to the area that his bloodline originated in?
So we don't necessarily look at it like regionally. For us, once we get established in Israel, then that's a land of our own. Outside of that, we were just sojourners. That's all. So Abraham comes from Terah. So we just look at it from a lineage base, not a location base. So where he was from, let's say if it was in a dead smack of Africa, that doesn't matter as much to us as who his father is and us coming from it. So I don't focus more on the locale. So if we're talking historically, then I think when, according to the story, it was like the Mesopotamia area. Then he came down. You could read where he went into Egypt a couple times, went into Canaan a couple times. So he was a sojourner. So that's kind of how we look at it. We don't look at it differently than that.
Okay, and then the other question is on y'all 12 tribes chart. The scriptures point out that the biblical Hebrews were violating their bloodline law a lot, where they were always, marrying strangers. And then, like, when you get into Joshua chapter 23, it's like Joshua's trying to reestablish that law when they get into the land. So I'm not understanding how y'all can maintain y'all understanding of the 12 tribes chart when the Hebrews been mixing bloodline with all different nations. So it's like, how can you tell who's who anymore after they've been mixing blood like that?
So mixing blood.
Bring it up, Moses. That's right.
So we don't necessarily look at it as mixing blood, but it is a lot of mixing. I'll add one more. In Ezra and Nehemiah, you'll see that they married Moabites and Moabite Ammonite women. So, but it doesn't kill the seed. Unless the seed is gone, then the tribe is gone. That's all tribes. So the mixing part doesn't stop. That's why when I use that outside source saying, when a woman gets her DNA for ancestry, she can only get the maternal side. The reason why she can't get the paternal side is because even in the white man's science, whatever your paternal line is what it was from the beginning. That's what the white man's science say. The white man's science say if you E1B1, then that means that you was always E1B1 from the very start of the first male. But the women can change and it's different. So when you look at the Israelite paradigm, you're always the seed of your father. So unless Judah stopped producing, the Judah tribe stopped producing children, then there would be no more Judites. If the Ephraimite tribe stopped producing children, then there would be no more Ephraimites. But as long as they are, then they are. The mixing part, well, I would agree with you, is why we don't look at skin tone, because now that's a conversation that the mixing would matter, because then
all right.
Oh no!
All right, GOK, what you got, man?
And this the last.
Hello,
one,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Captain. Yeah, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I just have a question. I'm grateful for being here. I have a question for Tazaryach just about racism, and I heard him say that Yahweh is racist, and like it's a good thing. And then like I hear him in the Matrix, and he says that the white man is racist. My question is the white man doing what God is doing?
Uh-oh. You said it's the white man doing what God is doing. But
as far as being racist.
Good question.
I don't know. I would say no, because the white man's racism comes with systematic oppression. God's racism is just to say we're not supposed to mix and join with them. So when God says to be separate from other nations, so in Deuteronomy 7:3, the reason why God says to be separate from other nations is because if we mix with them other nations, we'll stop serving him. The white man's racism is locking us up, enslaving us to build this country. That's the white man's racism, beating religion into us. That's his racism. Oppressing us. That's his racism. That's not when Israel was ruling, when Israel got the land of Israel, as Sinetta just read that law. If a stranger comes amongst us, they have to live amongst us. You can read where King David had Edomites in his army. You can read where King Saul had Edomites in his army. You can read where we had other nations living amongst it, and at the same time not mixing. So that's the difference. So it's not the same racism. The white man is an injustice bastard. The God is about justice. You got to.
Okay, are all white people the same?
Yes. When you say the same, are you talking about the same? Just to clarify, are you talking about the same ethnicity or the same way?
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards ethnicity.
Okay, ethnicity wise, yes, I wouldn't say they're the same way. So I wouldn't make it absolute. Like I wouldn't.
Okay, so their ethnicity, all white people are the same. So how come when you speak on black people, you say that black people are not the same? But in the same breath, you could say that white people are the same.
Right.
How is that like the same?
I got you. So biblically speaking, before Esau was born, there was no white-looking race. That's why Esau is described in Genesis 25 and 23. He's described as being red and hairy all over like a garment. The reason why that melanin is described is because that melanin wasn't seen before. And so every race on the planet, the Indians, the Arabs, the Hawaiians, the Polynesians, all of us would have different shades of brown. So the construct, and to be respectful to your question, it would have been better to say, are all Europeans the same instead of white? Because when we come to black, the term black only applies to black people. It doesn't apply to Africans. Most Africans that you would talk to would say that they're from the tribe or village that they're actually from. All right, I'll give you one more follow-up, but then I'm out after that.
All right, no, that's it.
Don't let him go. Don't let him go.
We gotta go, man. Because hold on. Quiet. Let me say this, Captain. I strongly disagree with you when you say that Yahweh is the white man is more racist than Yahweh. Yahweh
more racist. I didn't say that. I said racist. I said the racism is different.
Yeah, the Most High racist is even more devastating and wicked than anybody on the planet. And let me tell you why I say that. Remember, Captain, the Most High interferes in human fight. The Most High have delivered them over. Let me finish. The Most High helped to deliver your enemies to you. And when he would deliver them to you, he would tell you to go up in there, kill them, kill the mothers, kill the fathers. But if you see a beautiful young chick, take her home with you.
I'm glad.
Shave her nails, cut her hair. Come on, hold on, Captain. I can show you right now that the Most High has been way more wicked and racist than anybody on the planet. He destroyed nations, brother.
And I'm glad I said before Sarnetta said that bullshit. I'm glad I said that I was going to leave because
Captain,
here's my advice.
I'm closing out, Captain. I'm closing out. Say cool killed you on this. And say cool.
Captain, why should you care about me? You are not a woman. I don't know why you keep using these words. Why do I care about your shit?
To say I don't care about somebody is not a gender position.
Why should you care about me or not care about me?
This is not the part I'm talking about. It's coming up to it. Watch this.
I'm gonna explain. When I say I don't care, you asked to debate me. I didn't ask to debate you.
Did I ask to debate you?
When I say I don't care about you at all. You're nothing to me. But you can bring your second point.
Why are you supposed to care? I don't understand.
It is the position. I don't know you. I'm talking about your whatever topics and stuff like that. I don't care to think of one because you mean nothing to me. But if you have a topic that you think might impress me enough to say, "Ooh,"
you sound insecure. You sound very insecure.
That's something I've never done before, and that's something that I've never done before. And that's something that I might be interested in debating.
All right, say cool.
When I'm saying care, all of my language is about debates. You making it about a relationship. I'm not talking about it.
We're talking about care, love. I never talk about any of these things.
All right, say cool. Can you get to your second point? Go ahead. All right,
so
here we go.
I keep putting out the talking point. I'm telling you that it's a white supremacy ideology that has been reinforced. And one of the things I would tell you, because he keeps saying there is nothing to point. I have a video when they do their street preaching. They put out the caricature paintings of African people. And these caricature paintings, they portray African as savages and put it up and say, we are not African. And they portray African as savages. Now, when I go into the archives,
that's right,
I can bring out pictures of African Americans in the Jim Crow period where white people portray you. You know the famous story of the brute, the watermelon portrayal of African black people in America as monkeys eating watermelons. And you know how black people, there is so many art and pictures that white America used as a caricature portrayal of black American. He is psychologically replaying the same thing, but now he's doing it on African.
Now the question, Captain. Are you familiar with the racist cartoons that they come out with, Captain? When they have their big lips and eating watermelon and all that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with
and fixing you up.
Yeah.
Do you do the same thing to Africans now that the white men have done to us?
No, I'm actually glad you said that, because this is actually a good question, because you think he had a point and he don't. So when the white man would do the watermelon with the big lips and with all that, those is images that he's making to make us look bad. When we put up the pictures of Africans with them big ass, stupid ass plates in their mouth, is that them doing it themselves because that's their culture, or is it us drawing it? No, it's them niggas doing that. When they got them elongated necks with all that shit on there, when they making their fucking head big, when they putting their face in a cow's ass so that the cow can piss on them, are they doing it themselves? And I didn't get the picture. Somebody filming, and they wanted the shit out. When General Butt Naked said we eating these niggas, I'm just showing what he said. And you know what the bigger deal? You know what the biggest thing about it?
And just turn it into a clown show, man. Let me get
when niggas see that, they say, no, I ain't none of that shit. I ain't that African. So the difference between what the white man does and what that the white man makes up false images of us. We're showing the images that they want us to see. Don't get mad at me because I do it. But
All right, yo, Captain. Can the apostle get the last word? He want to ask you before you go.
Okay, so what you call me for then, man?
I got a great question.
This ain't no hot seat unless I can get it.
We called you for nothing, bitch ass nigga.
You ain't gonna defend that 12 tribe chart.
Sit your crying ass there.
All right, go ahead, apostle, and then he out.
Hold on, one more second, apostle. Sit your bitch ass there. We just sitting there doing nothing.
Coward, bro.
Clout chasing ass nigga. Look at that.
Let me speak before you go.
Look at him.
Let me speak. I'm finna get it.
For apostle,
I'm finna get you.
you give me a apostle.
I'm finna get you. You don't want to defend that chart.
Apostle, this is a hot seat. Ain't no coming up in here, feeding him grapes and shit, apostle. All right, hold on, apostle. Don't come up in here feeding him grapes and shit. He's on the hot seat. What you got for him?
I ain't got. I heard before Inky left. I believe Inky's no longer up here.
No.
So it took me a while to get myself together. And Inky was asking about the rivers that flowed from the Garden of Eden. And I guess I just wanted to ask Captain, is it true that those rivers that were named, those rivers within themselves, they were not in the garden?
Yeah, he coming to feed him grapes and shit. He feeding Captain grapes.
Is that correct?
No, so apostle, the reason why I said region, because I haven't studied that in a long time to give the most accurate position, and I didn't want to be wrong. So it's better for me to just say region, and I can go look it back up. So, and that's actually what I'm gonna do is go look that back up. But if that's how we got
Captain. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, put JD down because he's gonna keep talking about. Hey, what I'm gonna say, Si. Thank you. What I'm gonna say, Si. I need you to get some better fucking questions, man. Them questions you asked me today were the same questions you always ask me.
Always ask.
Let me ask you one question that I always ask.
No,
and that was
the Deuteronomy 23, the hate.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, no, okay, so I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Captain, can I have 2 minutes, Captain?
No, I no, man. I gave him an hour more than what I had.
Nah, you gave me 2 hours, Captain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was only supposed to get foot, but what I will do, I'll probably come back. But y'all just
come back, Captain. Come back.
What I suggest y'all do is remember who the fuck I am. And if you ever put me on a fucking hot seat, this what comes with it. Now, what I would suggest y'all do is say, Cap, we come in peace. We just want to talk to you. That's what I suggest you do. All right, so peace, man.
Yo, peace, man, peace.
All
right, JJ, man, you gotta have a little control, brother. Come on, man, nigga.
Hey, man, I told y'all I was not playing with these niggas today, y'all. I told y'all. Stop playing with the Bible. I told him I wasn't playing no more. I said, hey, Don't play. This is not the play with me day. This is not the day that we play. That's what I told him. So I can't help it. If you get, listen, like somebody said, what hot seat? Let me see. Cap with the W. That was a slaughter. Great job. What hot seat? Cap crazy. Khan Adawan. Listen, go work. Cap got African in him. Listen, Inky didn't know. Yo, Inky didn't know. When I saw Inky in it, let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all this shit right here. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this right here. You can't play with me, man. Inky said he didn't say, where is it at? Right here. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this right here. First, let me bring this over here. Let me come over here. And let me come back over here. Let me show y'all this right here. Add this to the stage. Inky didn't know I had this in the chamber. When I saw Inky on the stage, the first thing I said was, if this nigga get out of pocket one time, I'm going to say that nigga had said the sun was ejaculating. And the worst thing he could do is say I didn't say it. So we're gonna play it one more time. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Oh, let me bring it back. Let me see. Listen, watch what he just listen, pay attention to what he says.
And it starts with the sun.
Yeah, hold on for 1 minute. Inky was saying something. Go ahead, Inky.
It starts with the sun. The sun is ejaculating things into existence. So I know
he said the sun is ejaculating things. Bring it back. Let me bring it back. Hey, the sister said I bullied him. Or the brother said, I'm sorry, Salakia. I bullied them so that they can always remember who I am. What's that song Roy Jones had? Y'all must have forgot. They gonna remember now. And let this be a lesson to everybody. There's a lot of people out there that desire to debate me. And because I'm not as savage as I am, I'm calm a lot of times. I'm not as, angry or aggressive or assertive, because really sometimes it's like, I remember in Minister Society when Wax Dog, it was like, he liked to see other people put work in and stuff like that. So I've been doing this so long that I could sit there, and because I know where you're going, I'll just wait for the kill shot and just do it like that. So I came in here hot because I knew coming in here hot would throw them off, because they just not built like that. I am. Don't ever forget. Now let me stop. All right, y'all, let me go, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Y'all tell me, are you not entertained? Was you entertained tonight? I'm gonna wait to see. Was you entertained? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Are y'all entertained? Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Was y'all entertained today? I'm looking in the chat. I'm gonna try to put all of them up there. Are y'all entertained? Yep. W. Yep. 100. Yep. Yep. I appreciate entertaining y'all. And I'm glad I can give you what you wanted. Until next time, Shalom, Israel.